amigos, I'm the Spanish chef Omar Allibhoy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a magnificent brunch. Eggs Benedict with a Chorizo Hollandaise. It is without a doubt the most indulgent of all brunches and one that I love having every now and then. And I know it's not Spanish at all, but when I added chorizo to the Hollandaise sauce so that the fat renders down and it blends with the egg yolk and the butter, I thought I've changed the world for good. And I can guarantee you that you will be able to see this recipe very soon in plenty of really good brunch places all around the world, because I think it's seriously magnificent. So I hope you give it a try at home. And remember, if you're after the recipe or Spanish ingredients, go to my online deli, thespanishchef.com. So without further ado, let me run you through the ingredients. We're going to need a brioche loaf, some butter, eggs, lemon, fresh chorizo, garlic, sweet paprika, salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, baby spinach, and we may need a little bit of water to thin down the Hollandaise. As you can see, you need quite a setup because breakfast is made from assembling so many different sauces and ingredients, but I promise it'll be well worth it. First, we're going to start preparing the ingredients for the Hollandaise. So cut a lemon in half, we're going to be using the juice later on, and cut lengthways your chorizo sausages in half, then cut into quarters, which will help you to do small cubes of about half a centimeter. Start by frying them on a small saucepan over low heat for 2-3 minutes until they start rendering down some fat. When that happens, add your butter and melt it down for a couple of minutes. Grab a bowl while that happens and start separating your egg yolks from the egg whites. And once you have them, add a little bit of that lemon juice, a little squeeze, and start whisking on a bain-marie. I'm not sure if you can appreciate it, but underneath my bowl there is the pot that I will be using to poach my eggs. So just keep whisking until it froths up and slowly start pouring on a thin stream the fat from the chorizo and the butter, and keep whisking so that it emulsifies, just exactly as you would do with a mayonnaise. Season with a little bit of salt and pepper. Make sure that your Hollandaise doesn't coagulate because of the heat. Remove it from there if need be until it has thickened up. You may decide that you want to add a little bit of water to thin it down, but in my case it was no needed. I just like it how it was. And keep it in a warm place until we need it in about 5 minutes. Now let's start with the spinach. Just peel and thinly slice your garlic, fry it in a little bit of olive oil for a minute or so until it starts turning golden, and add your spinach with a bit of salt and pepper, which should take about a minute to wilt and get a bit of flavor. And again, set it aside and keep it warm. Now it's time to poach our eggs. So in a separate little pot, we're going to fill it with water, a splash of white vinegar or any vinegar you have, and bring it to the boil. When it has come to the boil, lower down the heat. Make sure you break your eggs into a little teacup or a ramekin as I'm doing it, and you submerge it carefully so that your egg stays quite tight and compact as opposed to flatten it down in the bottom as if it was a fried egg. Poach the eggs for 2.5 minutes, and if you like them a little bit more set, leave them a minute longer, and with the help of a slotted spoon, set them aside. And now it's time to prepare the grilled brioche. So just brush a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and grill it on both sides for about 40 seconds. Be careful, as the brioche has a lot of sugar, it will burn very quickly. If you don't want to mess around with the griddle, of course, just put it on the toaster as if it was a slice of bread. Now, let's build it up by placing the brioche toast on the bottom, some of the baby spinach on the top, a really nice bed, put the poached eggs on top, and crown it with that beautiful Chorizo Hollandaise that you can see the beautiful texture that it has, and it's making me water as I'm watching this video again and recording the voiceover. Sprinkle a little bit of sweet paprika to finish it off. It gives a bit of a smoky flavor. Take your Instagram moment and don't let it get cold. Let me give this a try. I already know it's worth all the calories. I think, as I said at the beginning, this is a world-changing dish. So I hope you try it, I hope you enjoy it, have a fantastic breakfast, a fantastic brunch, and see you in my next video. Adios familia! If you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it and subscribe.